So I wanted to quickly come on here and talk about how putting out good energy will return to you even when you don't see it coming, right? So I had a friend of mine, quick story, just stay with me. I had a friend of mine and he needed his taxes done. And I was directing him to this person. The person's Jamaican, just like us. I was like, bro, go here, go here, go here. Smaller business, but dude knows what he's doing. It's an older guy, an elder. He knows what he's doing, right? So he chose to go to H&R Block. And when he was there, he was like, bro, something's off. Like they wanted me to pay $100,000 in taxes for my 2024 for 2024. I thought it was for like both. I was like, oh, that might still be good with the money you made. But he said it was just for 1 year. I was like, nah, bro, like, nah. Go to the CPA I sent you to. So he's been in the family for decades. He knows what he's doing. He wants to help you. Like he's gonna make sure you pay, but he wants to help you because the whole point of the game is to you have to pay, right? You have to pay your taxes so they stay off your back, but you don't pay the maximum amount, right? Because there's write-offs, there's so many other things I don't want to get into, but you don't pay the maximum amount. You just make sure you pay enough so they stay off your back. So he was like, bro, there's just something wrong. 100,000, whatever. I was like, bro, go to this person. So I ended up like three-way calling them and making sure this connection was made. Cause I'm like, bro, I don't want to see you pay all this money and you're gonna be like, damn, bro, I had to pay all this money and you're just gonna be down about it. Even though you made the money, you're still gonna be down about it, right? So he ended up going and he saved $65,000 going to the CPA I sent him to just for 1 year, right? He didn't do the second year yet. We'll double back and see how much he saves for that. But he saved $65,000. I was like, I'm happy for him. Like, bro, exactly. I don't know what the hell, bro. Like, I don't want to see us have to pay none of that. The most I ever paid was like $5,000 on taxes, if that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. He was like, yeah, bro. Then thank you. And I was like, yeah, bro. Like, what the hell? We supposed to help each other. So he randomly texts me. We edit a lot, but he randomly texted me, and I was just thinking about him. That was the crazy part. I didn't even tell him. I was like, yo. I was literally thinking about him. I was like, yo. Because we always have editing sessions, but I don't even remember why he crossed my mind. And this happened today, by the way. This is a story today that happened, right? When I'm uploading this video, right? And he says, yo, let's get an editing session. And I was like, yo, I don't have much to edit, but like, you could pull up, bro. Like, you're always welcome. You get what I'm saying? And I just had to do a couple things like on my computer, but it wasn't just editing related. And he pulls up. And I noticed something. I noticed something in the action that he didn't do. But because whenever he pulls up, I have to like open my back door, like the back patio gate is what I should say, to let him in, because we just vibe on the patio, because like we hear the ambience of the sounds outside, and just you hear life happening. The animals, the insects, the grass, the wind, you just hear all of that, and it's very soothing. I 100% strongly recommend you work outside. Maybe if it has a covering, cool, but just outside in nature, or just outside, really just outside, like however you want to do it, right? So usually he claps me up. So I sat down, he sat down, you feel me? What's good, bro? Regular greetings. And he had his bag. He just got this Louis bag he bought. And he was like going into his bag a lot, and I was like, I wasn't paying attention, but I could see he was going into his bag a lot. And I reach out to clap him up, and he claps me up, and I feel something in my hand. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's money, and I'm like, huh? And he gives me money because he was like, bro, you don't know how much money you saved me, dog. Like, here, like, this is, yo, thank you. And I was like, he don't even know I almost started crying, because like, well, he knows my financial situation. Like, I had a lot of money, lost a lot of money. That's a whole different story. Like, that's another story for another day. But he knows my financial situation. Like, I literally have under $100 in my account. Like, literally, I'm not afraid to say it. My shit is building. I have a lot of investments that I've put out, like, but liquid, I have $100 in my account. You know what I'm saying? And when I was like, yo, I almost cried, because I was like, yo, like, people don't do this type of thing for me. And I was just questioning God like 2 days ago, like really questioning, like disrespectfully questioning God like 2 days ago. And I had to apologize to him. That same day I did. And then the next day I prayed really heavily, like, hey, like, I just, just a gratitude, prayer, and like I don't ask for anything. I just give thanks, and I'm grateful, and thank you for my mother being alive, position that I'm in. I'm blessed. I'm willing and able. I'm healthy. I can continue. Like there's nothing wrong with my life, right? There's nothing wrong with my life. So I really had to just walk back that disrespect and pray on it. And the very next day, this happened. And I looked at him. I thanked him like, you're supposed to do this for your friends. Cool. That's cool, because I do it for my friends when I can. So it's great when your friends do it back. This is something you should be doing for your friends. But it was just the way he did it, right? He could have just gave me the money, like, bro, I know you down. But it was like, yo, you helped me. I'm going to help you. And I don't feel like it's an eye for an eye type of thing. That's not how I felt about the situation. I just felt like he genuinely was like, bro, like, ain't no way I could save all this money and not get my dog right. Like, you feel me? Like, if he gave me $100, I would have been like, yo, bro, good looks. Like, you don't know how much that. And I was like, bro, like, you don't know how much this meant. Like, he was just smiling. He was like, yeah, bro, it's good, bro. Like, you're my dog. Like, da-da-da. And I was like, nah, bro, like, people don't do this for me. Like, I can count on my hands when people have just genuinely looked out for me with nothing in return. Like, that's how I be treating people. So to receive that was just amazing, bro. Like, it was amazing. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I really couldn't believe it. And like, I know, like, it was just crazy, bro. Like, and my point of saying all of this is like, yo, just put good out into the world, because God is watching you. God loves you. God has his hand over you. And if you see this video, I promise you God has his hand over you. Like, I promise you. Like, I don't know how to explain it. My life is perfectly aligning, and I just had to share this because there was something that I felt the other day, and I was talking to someone, and I was like, yo, like, I don't have money as much. I'm not like, I even posted it on Instagram. I was like, yo, like, when I was up 6 figures, like, I didn't feel how I feel now. Maybe it's because there's more trials and tribulations, and I've learned more, and, just the woes and ups and downs, peaks and valleys of life. But like, this is financially, as an adult, this is the least amount of money I've ever had as a sound mind, competent, I know what's going on adult, right? So, and I feel amazing. I don't get it. I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't know what's coming, but that today was a testament of what's to come, because I could not have predicted that. I didn't ask him for anything. He just did it out the kindness of his heart and just being my friend. Just being my friend. So like, again, if you see this, I just want you to understand that God loves you, and God has his heart on you and his hand on you. And please don't give up. I know it's so easy to give up when financial and monetary situations look scarce. But trust me, bro, God is abundance. The devil is scarce. Love.